If you're planning a day in Miami before embarking on a cruise, stay tuned for some ideas on how to explore South Beach and where to get some gluten-free goodies. We stayed at the Residence Inn South Beach, which gave us a kitchenette, 2 double beds, but most impressive was this ginormous private balcony. What dreamy views! We were so close to Trader Joe's that we picked up breakfast foods to enjoy on the patio and a haul of allergen-friendly items to take with us on the cruise, including some hard cider and 2 bottles of wine. We wanted to support local restaurants, starting with our morning coffee, so we went to Panther Coffee. This is clearly the place to go, with multiple locations all around Miami. We also found some gluten-free, dairy-free treats to try. Then we walked to lunch along Lincoln Road to Collins Avenue. This is a great path if you want to explore some of Miami's unique architecture and great shopping. They have everything from high-end designers to local artist shops, and you get a good taste for the history and culture of the city. We arrived at Taquiza, sweaty and hungry for some tacos, and boy were we in luck. The menu was incredibly well labeled, and the vast majority of options worked for our gluten-free, dairy-free pescatarian diet. The restaurant was quiet at first, but the lunch crowd started to arrive as our meal progressed. With a dedicated fryer and a super conscientious staff, this is a must-do for gluten-free families. We just ordered our food, and I'm already excited about a couple of things, even though the food's not even here yet. For one, all the signage says certified organic blue corn, and you know we don't like all the GMO corn that we usually get with our food. So super excited about that, right? And we're excited that here, both at Panther Coffee and here at lunch, we got agave straws. Good for the environment and gluten-free. Plus they add a little sweetness, I think. Am I making that up?
You're making that up.
No, they're made of agave.
Absolutely making that up.
Okay, it's a placebo effect, but I think it's a little sweeter. It's not my margarita, but I just stole a sip. And Mexican mineral water. Authentic. We had quinoa bowls with mahi on top and some totopos with frijoles and guacamole and fresh made salsa. And the kids had these battered and fried gluten-free mahi fish tacos. It was so much food and so incredibly yummy. Plus, churros.
I kind of keep running you through it in my head and being like, something, what have I missed? And I haven't missed anything. It's actually exactly what we need. It's awesome.
What are you most excited about?
I'm most excited about the churros.
I'm shocked. How is it? These totopos are house-made chips that are like crunchy on the outside, but kind of, they're very thick. They're kind of chewy on the inside. The guacamole is perfectly salty.
We ate this before.
Yeah, with the spice on top. The frijoles are a little spicy.
And lean over your paper. Good job, Ash. Really good work.
Super fresh and delicious. Yum.
There you get more.
Chippy taco.
Chippy taco.
One more bite. Like there was no chocolate.
No chocolate?
Me too.
You don't like the dipping sauce?
A little bit.
You like them better plain?
These
Yeah.
yeah.
Are they
Plain
chewy or crunchy?
Crunchy.
Would you believe they were gluten-free?
Yeah.
I would, but I'm not, it's not losing anything.
Everything we ate was great. The churros are excellent. I kind of wish we had ordered them after our food so they were still hot when we ate them, but it's okay. I'll be honest, I was surprised at how fresh the salsa was. Like, Nick loved the mahi,
And the guacamole was great, and the chips were very unique and definitely a standout. But even just the salsa is so fresh and simple. I kept going back to it and back to it and back to it because it was delicious.
The mahi was really well crusted, not oily in the slightest, super salty, fantastic. I had it in...
And not like overly salty.
Not overly salty.
Well
it was just
seasoned.
really well seasoned salted. I had it on top of the quinoa salad, and then stole some of the kids who got it on a taco. I paid for it, so whatever.
So come here and get the churros.
Hey guys, it's Laura. I need to interrupt today because the audio in this video is a little questionable and I've come up with a solution for this. If you guys go to our channel page, up on the banner up overhead, there is a new little donate button. And if these videos are helpful for you, you could always throw $2 or $5 our way as a way of saying thank you. We'll use that to get better equipment, make better videos, and help you have a better experience and plan better vacations. It's great all around and helps us really build a community here. If not, that's okay. I can just wait for the holidays and see if Santa brings me one of those microphones that sits on top of your camera that looks like a gerbil. But you can always help out by liking this video or subscribing to the channel, or maybe sharing these videos with someone you know who might find them useful. All of those things really help us grow, and we're super, super grateful for them. We love making these videos for you. So we'll keep doing it, and you keep on watching. Let's get back to Miami. We spent the afternoon as guests of our friends at the luxury boutique hotel, the South Beach Edition. We were wowed by the sleek and modern lobby, and also a little nervous to bring our kids somewhere so fancy. But as soon as we got out to the pool, we had a blast. The beachfront space was gorgeous and the service was fantastic. If you're looking to have a truly sophisticated Miami vacation, stay at the Edition. And I can verify, Miami is more fun with friends. All that swimming made us hungry for dinner. We had reservations at the trendy restaurant PLANTA, which is a vegan restaurant with lots of gluten-free options. We started off with drinks, and I opted for an alcohol-free seedlip cocktail. Salud!
This drink is so delicious. I definitely need to get myself a bottle of seedlip when I get home. I just had seedlip on the rocks in the airport. Yeah. And the airport lounge, the Delta lounge. Check out that video. But this is such a lovely blended cocktail with, not blended, just mixed well. Rosemary and ginger beer, and it's a Moscow Mule with seedlip. Look at these little croquettes. They call them cauliflower tots, and they're nothing like a cauliflower tot. They are filled with truffle, and my kids said they were a little too much, but they're not too much for the grown-ups. They're very truffly, and I do believe there's such a thing as too much truffle. This is right on the verge of that. So if you're not into truffle, proceed with caution. But if you love truffle, that's your jam. The star of the show was this watermelon spicy tuna roll. The tuna is made from watermelon, and the more we look at it, we think that it's like partially dehydrated or something, because it's a tuna consistency. Like, it's a little bit chewy. It's very sweet, but it's not too watermelon-y. It tastes like a sweet sushi, almost like there's a little teriyaki in it or something, but delicious. And our kids ate so many of them, we had to order 2 more. The spicy sauce was on the side, so the kids could decide their level of heat. Dessert time.
Yes, the tuna was the star of the show, but this banoffee pie was a close second, with banana, whipped cream, and peanut butter flavors, along with dairy-free ice cream on a bed of toasted coconut. Delicious. Since we planned to call it an early night, we knew we wouldn't see much of the famed nightlife of Miami. But we did take a quick drive along Ocean Drive to see some of the city coming to life with music and lights as people started filling the streets, heading to their evening activities. The next morning, we had a ship to board. We left Miami Beach and headed back to the mainland to the port of Miami, where we boarded the Disney Dream. Miami was such a cool port to explore before embarkation, and we love that you can add an extra day or two to your cruise vacation by coming early and seeing all that Miami has to offer. See you next time, Miami. And we'll see you next time, travelers. Please like and subscribe.